now. Hillary Clinton lobbied for the Russians to own a uranium mine called Uranium One while she was Secretary of State. This news is very, very disturbing, considering they've been working on the side, her and Bill, with their foundation, receiving money from key members of this uranium mining operation out of Kazakhstan and Russia. And I want you to see this video from Fox real quick here. This breaking news coming today.
And this today as well, a bombshell rocking the Clinton campaign. Brand new details about foreign money flowing into the Clinton Foundation. Major news outlets, including Fox News, reviewing all of the facts that are being revealed in this upcoming book, Clinton Cash. Brett Baer has been digging even deeper into the details and all of the connections that are brought forward in these contentions. He will be...
Okay, yeah, they just broke the story. We'll talk about the ramifications of this tonight. Hillary's been hiding so much, and we still haven't seen any official government charge against her for not publicly disclosing her email records and putting her email records on a private server while she was Secretary of State during the Benghazi period. Boo Boo Kitty is in the room. She wants to be in charge of the medicinal garden at the White House when David is elected. Well, Boo Boo Kitty, you're going to have to work with Candy Rain on that. She wants to be the organic gardener. So you could be in charge of herbalists kind of thing. You could work the herb division. And then Candy would have the organic farming or gardening. But she likes herbs too, so you could work with her on that. We want to have a big organic garden at the White House. And I want to put some of my personal income as president into that so I can produce food for the local area out of our garden. I'm thinking of a 25-acre garden at the White House, but make it vertical. We're going to stack it. We're going to have a vertical garden, one on top of another. Won't that be cool? Yeah, it'll be great. Vertical gardening, the future. Yeah, the entire lawn. You know, the lawn is a huge waste of potential grounds that could grow. We could grow pot in the garden of your mind. If I legalize it, as the first thing I do as president, legalize marijuana, we're going to be growing marijuana at the White House for sure. I will stop chemtrails, Leroy. I made a solemn promise to all of the American people that I will stop chemtrails and pull fluoride from the water system. There's no reason for us to get either chemtrails in our air or fluoride in our water system. Common sense tells you it's stupid to put fluoride in our water system. But if you want to get it in toothpaste, of course, you know, rub it all over your mouth, but rinse, because fluoride has been connected to a lowered neurological activity. If you're walking around drooling like some people today, you're probably drinking a lot of tap water with fluoride in it, and you're becoming part of the idiocracy. So I would recommend drinking clean water whenever possible. I know, medicinal garden would be cool, Boo Boo Kitty. I like that. We can bring in special herbs from the rainforest, the last remaining herbs. You know, the pharmacy companies have actually gone down into the Brazilian rainforest and sent people looking for all kinds of last-minute recipes that Indians like the Yanomami have created. The Yanomami are indigenous to the Brazilian rainforest, and they have knowledge that is being destroyed and disappeared. As they slash and burn these rainforests, we're losing all kinds of medicinal solutions. So the pharmaceutical companies are on that. No, I did not say the first thing I'd do, nitpicker. The first thing I would do is legalize marijuana, then we'll deal with the Fed. I said the Fed is something we will expect by the end of 2017 to deal with. I've even made that public numerous times. So you're misquoting me, nitpicker. You need to get more nitpicking. You're not doing a good enough job. Well, not necessarily. People that smoke pot do not drool and act retarded. They act more like, dude, what's going on, man? You look totally. That is not retarded. Nor does it involve drooling. It's a behavior that is only indicative of a serious pot user. Under the Shrek and Jerko government, will you put vodka in the world? No. No, you're stretching details here. You're extrapolating where you don't need to extrapolate. Stop extrapolating. You're voting me from Europe? You're not allowed to, gorilla. This is not idiotic. Juan, this is sincere, and I'm talking to the American people on a nightly basis, I do what Obama can't do. Communicate without a teleprompter. Hey, can you do a Carl voice? Sure. Hey, it's me, Awesome Carl. How's that? Better? Good. The Russians scarfed mixing alcohol with water. They just went pure alcohol. Okay. We have other things in the news right now. We take you to the Jade Helm situation where trucks are being mounted, all kinds of military equipment heading west of San Antonio, Texas right now. We brought you pictures of UN vehicles, possibly even Chinese vehicles that were very, very disturbing yesterday. I know a businessman talked to us about those. He said he's in the Army and he's never seen vehicles like those coming into America right now. You make me smile? Good. Well, I'm glad you're getting a smile out of your not so happy day. No, we will not do the hoppy voice at all. It's not something I do. I promised him I wouldn't do his voice anymore because he asked me. He said, well, here I am doing his voice. I can't do it. I'll have to stop right there. Wonder how many people in the Clinton Foundation will have an accident due to all these scandals. I don't know, Multi-Tool. You know, the Clintons have been getting away with a lot of things, secret things. They've been operating behind the scenes. There's an actual website out there called the Clinton Death Count. I know, it sounds crazy, but when you Google Clinton Death Count, it brings up all kinds of stuff. The Clinton Body Count on whatreallyhappened.com. Yeah, apparently there's a whole list of people, and this has been updated for Hillary's 2016 run. My thanks to everyone who took the time to write and suggest corrections. Many changes have been made to this list based on the info sent in, and more will be added in the near future. So a lot of people are really updating it, but this is an unbelievable list. Most recent, there's all kinds of people. Not a lot of people in the real recent time, but if you want to look at that, feel free. These are people that are either dead, disappeared, or got physically violated. Oh, it's a long list. I mean, yeah. They've been not so happy campers. Actually, Ronald Reagan was a horrible speaker. Google that up on Overnight News from 1983. You'll be amazed. Well, okay, I'll do that. And stop saying such bad things about Ronald Reagan. It's just not right. Didn't you know that Ronald Reagan was known as the communicator? The great communicator? So don't run your mouth off saying that Ronald Reagan couldn't speak. He was a brilliant orator. My God, man. Ronald, yes. One of the all-time top speakers in our world. Ronald Reagan. Ronald Wilson Reagan. When he first came out, people thought that Ronald Wilson Reagan, 666, he was the Antichrist.
Now, one side in this campaign has been telling us that the issues of this election are the maintenance of peace and prosperity. The line has been used, we've never had it so good.
I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. You know, if I help him, he's going to help me.
But I have an uncomfortable feeling that this prosperity isn't something on which we can base our hopes for the future.
The key point I'm making right now is that the economy is moving in a positive direction.
And yet...
Well, I'm sure that we'll have another time to listen to Ronald Reagan, but right now we'll just kind of back out of that. Yeah, I thought he was decent. I thought he kind of brought the mystique of the presidency back. Remember, we had Jimmy Carter before him, and he kind of brought everything down to the Plains, Georgia, a farmer. He and Roosevelt were working hard as a peanut farmer, and he didn't really command his presence that much. It's simply racism. It's all racism. I mean, Jimmy kind of sucked, yeah. But then all of a sudden, Ronald Reagan came in and did an amazing thing. He traded arms for hostages. Who would ever have thought we could bribe the Iranians to release our hostages? But it sure worked, and he didn't know a damn thing about it. You see, Don Regan, his chief of staff, was the guy that handled the Iran-Contra affair. Ronald Reagan didn't know anything about it. He seriously didn't. They just said, Ronnie, walk over here and read off the teleprompter. Ronnie, want to walk over here and read off that teleprompter? Yeah, seriously. I'm not sure if you guys are IMing this guy who claims he's the NSA, but he claims he's the NSA. If you have any questions about your background, I'm sure you could send him IMs and he might respond. He already helped Tomato Girl with her traffic tickets that she has accumulated. All right, so we've got that happening. McDonald's. This is another top story that is really shocking a lot of people around the country. McDonald's has chosen to close 700 locations in the first half of 2015. You know times are hard when the number one leading fast food restaurant is closing 700 branches. No, he hasn't sent me an email to verify he's the NSA. I haven't gotten it. Well, it depends on what state. If you're in Ohio, I only need 15 signatures. If you're in Iowa, I need 1,500, 150 per county. If you're in California, I need 1.5 million. So what state are you in? The state of insanity? The state of feeling uncomfortable? The state of boredom? Dave, you know what's quite droll? You aim to legalize marijuana, yet you spewed false. You're still back on that crap about. Listen, if Richard Nixon hadn't put marijuana on that list, who else would have put it on there? I mean, you can only imagine what Richard Nixon was saying when he was out there with Henry Kissinger. Hello, Mr. President, I'd like to smoke a doobie with you. Henry, I told you, I am not a marijuana smoker. I beg you, Henry, put that away. And then right away, he made it illegal to smoke marijuana. Why? I mean, it's medicinal. I mean, come on, Dick Nixon, Come on, Dick. Make it work. So he put it on the list of controlled substances for some weird reason, probably to keep the Mexicans from coming into the country. It was some ridiculous reason back then. Hey, Dave, no one brings up George McGovern wanted to legalize weed back then, didn't he? I know, George McGovern was very strong on legalizing weed, I know. And, even the cigarette companies, R.G. Reynolds and Philip Morris and others, had prepared to create marijuana cigarettes for you. They had an ad campaign. They were tooling up. They were all set to get legalized pot to you at drugstores around our country. But now we're still dealing with a president who is a hypocrite, who smokes it himself and has smoked worse. He smoked crack at Occidental. He hit the crack pipe and he won't legalize it. Folks, the biggest problem we're facing right now is hypocrisy in our two-party system. These guys won't even speak the truth if you force them to. They wouldn't even reveal the truth if they were waterboarded. Yeah, get to work. Manny says get to work. Contact the independent extremist in his show. He's hanging out in my show, which makes me kind of look a little bit weird, Here with this incredible thing going on with the takedown of our rights with Jade Helm. I was shocked to find out that Jade Helm actually means Joint Assistant for Deployment and Execution, Homeland Eradication of Local Militants. I mean, okay. Unreal. So they're putting together a joint and they want to roll it with assistance for deployment and execution or something? Well, let's be clear. I'm still running. In fact, I got an endorsement from the NSA today. They actually think that I should run and get more disclosure. I like that. They said more disclosure is coming, David. This is not fear-mongering Hillary Clinton. Fear-mongering is what you're doing by promoting Uranium One with your husband. The news story broke. Now, this is an off-topic, but does this mean the dollar menu is not going to be available at these 700 locations if they're closing them down? I mean, I'm just assuming you think they'll have like a small dollar menu on the outside of the building. Just yesterday, McDonald's new CEO, Steve Easterbrook, claimed that he was in the midst of developing a turnaround plan for the once unstoppable fast food force. However, it appears his ideas on how to reverse sagging sales and criticism of labor practices comes a bit too late. 700 locations that have already closed or are slated for closing this year. I can hear you people salivating at the thought of not having the dollar menu. I know. Well, thank goodness they're opening up all those FEMA regional centers at the Walmarts everywhere. Won't that be great? We'll be able to get our rations there. What happened to our country? How did it turn into Nazi Germany? Does anybody know? Don't even go there. Don't even pretend like I'm going to be waterboarded. Video's freezing. You eat homeless people? That's pretty sick. Of course, with a name like that, I think it would be sick. Yes, the Cook brothers have endorsed Scott Walker. The shill for the Cook brothers is Scott Walker, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah. I voted Democrat. I even voted for Jimmy Carter at one point. Until I heard him say that everything's all racism. And then I lost interest in him. Actually, I lost interest in him when he couldn't stop Iran from releasing our hostages. 444 days those terrorists in Iran kept our hostages. And now Barack Obama is negotiating with these terrorists. Crazy, huh? Am I frozen? I'm on. Is video up? I froze? I'm on. Walton, I'm on. I'm okay. Video's up. Catch up to the lag. Video's fine. You were frozen? Okay, thanks, Blue Raven. Alright, I'm going to stop the title because I think that's what's causing the freeze problem. Well, refresh. Refresh on your end. Video's fine everywhere else. Some of you are getting hit by the internet connection. You're having difficult time downloading. Okay, well, I will definitely some server trouble on your end. Really? Okay. I appear to be. I've got 50 dropout frames. That's it. Go ahead and refresh, everybody. Refresh, refresh. Don't say, tracé, don't say, tracé, refresh. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Your views on technological unemployment. I kavat. Oy vey. Get ready, robots are going to steal your job. I'm ready for it, man. I've even predicted a solution to this problem. Froze again, really? Wow. Please stand by. Vaughn is crashing. Refresh, David. If we do, you will lose most of your viewers. Yeah, that's not a good idea. You're back. What's the solution? Keep refreshing on your end. I'm going to drop off broadcasting on Ustream. Okay. Are robots stealing your job? Is human labor destined to become obsolete? This is a scary topic that has been debated for more than 100 years. Economists even created a term for this, the Luddite fallacy, referring to the 19th century English textile artisans who protested against newly developed labor-saving machinery. But fast forward to today, and you can see a startling trend emerging. Almost unnoticed, computer power has grown exponentially, and it's advancing efforts to mechanize the labor force. Wow. Well, I'm doing okay on my end. It seems to be your connection is screwed up. Well, we've got another solution for the growing number of robots and automation. We have a thing called Agenda 21.
Cannot handle the sheer number of humans who live here. Something has to give. And I believe that it's up to us who have lived a good life to make sure
have you lived a good life?
The opportunity to live good lives too. I
I have lived a good life.
I have lived a good life.
I have lived a good life.
So they'll just basically send you off to the FEMA camps after you've lived a good life. This guy lived a good life. I have lived a good life. I have lived a good life. Take me to the FEMA camp. I'm ready to go now. I have lived a good life. Take me away, Agenda 21. See how they've got solutions, and the Democrats want to just take you away. They've got camps they're building, FEMA camps. Third party, have you seen the film Ex Machina? It's unbelievably scary. I will check it out. It's about AI. We are now going to the search query for Ex Machina film. I will play it. Here is a promo for the artificial reality that is coming for all of you in this world. Check out this. Ex Machina official trailer 2015.
The president can't get Mr. Garrick on the phone, and you got the golden ticket.
It's good to meet you, Nathan.
It's good to meet you too, Cal. Can we just get past the whole employer-employee thing?
Cheers. In many ways, this building isn't a house. It's a
we are broadcasting. The Vaughn servers are down. Let's take a look here.
Be the real breakthrough. Well, what do you do with the old one?
You have to help me.
There is nothing more human.
One day the AIs are going to look back on us. Upright apes, all set for extinction.
Then the will to survive. Yeah, that looks good. Ex Machina, yeah. Man versus machine, everybody. Here on Technology Thursday, thank you. Well, is this live? It is. I'm going to go off Vaughn and go back on. Okay. Okay, try now, refresh. Okay, we're on now. We're on. Yeah, we're on. We're on with Shrek, yeah.
I see you.
All right, see ya. Thank you. Okay, we had a little problem with the internet there. You are not on. What? I'm back up. It's on. Refresh. These technical difficulties, you know. Still down on your end? Wow. You're good? Well, I'm a little concerned, you know. You're back on. Okay, great. All Vaughn channels are having issues. Please stand by. This is a test of the America's third-party network. This is only a test. For the next few minutes, this station will be conducting a test. We will see and test our freedoms. Okay. Apparently we don't have any freedoms. Sorry. I thought we were free. Yeah, my earballs are hurting too, yeah. All rooms are having problems. Please stand by. But aren't you glad you've got Directive 51 that'll help, Directive 21, rather. Directive 51 is Agenda 21 and Directive 51 work in tandem. The president has 6 months to justify martial law. So if you're concerned about this happening, you have a good reason to be concerned. Works with lag. Okay, Shrek, we've got some problems.
Yeah, you're down and you lost all of your viewers when we all refresh.
Okay. The NSA is attacking, man. I'm going to go back on again.
Do you want me to say anything? Or no, you can
No, I'm going to isolate this problem. I'm going to isolate this problem. I have another computer I may go on. I want to see if this is computer related on my end.
I'll let them know because everybody's wanting to know what the hell they're supposed to do.
Yeah. Please refresh, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Weird.
Very weird. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see you back on in a little bit then.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks. Okay, are we on yet? Still down? Okay, I'm going to switch. I am going to switch. Frozen. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm switching. Okay. Back down, back down, back down. Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are going to be dropping off this feed. But you're back? Okay, I'm still on. Okay, I have a backup system if I do have a problem here. But I don't think it's my computer. That's the thing. All Vaughn channels are having problems. Please stand by. And no, I didn't pay my admission. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now that Vaughn is up. It's definitely Vaughn Live TV problems. I am. Are you naked? Who told you to get naked? I didn't tell you to get naked. I can see clearly now that Vaughn is back. Fourth refresh black screens. Again. Wow. Okay. This cast is amazing. Many times I stream audio, not use camera. Oh, you're tracing our program on the NSA. Net connection lost. I got it. Okay. Here we go. And all of our viewers right now on this location can actually catch us on our backup location once we are up and running. Okay, thank you so much for watching our YouTube feed. We'll be coming up with a second version shortly.